toppings, Swiss side, some Mexican baby doll.
What?
Almost all bar conversations end up to the 5 topics of conversation: politics, religion, blah, blah, blah.
We are going to 101 North 14th and 700 East Main.
To a church, and this guy, he was preaching, and he teaches. He teaches something. He'll teach people about this song. He taught a sermon on forgiveness, and that's one thing I had to learn after this circumstance right here. When I lost my job and my car, I had a little bit of bitterness in me, right? But it really wasn't nobody's fault. You understand? You know, you can't. It's all your perception of things.
4:45, August 30th, 2004. It was raining pretty hard when I got here. I don't even know why I tried to get inside, but I did. And say about an hour later, about 5:30, 6 o'clock, the water started coming in the building. So we were stuck in here from like 5 to like 10:30 that night. See my car go by floating.
I was always in a hole, and it's like I couldn't get back on my feet. Now FEMA, they never answered the phone. They dissed me. They said that I couldn't get a loan because I didn't make enough, right? Because I served tables and my money was on the table. Also, when I applied for a grant, a lady came out here. She looked at the building. She saw my car, wrote up a report, and then they said I'm going to get $0 reward.
We've just spent over $1 million in renovations on this because, I mean, when the flood hit, we had 10 feet of water downstairs. It totally destroyed the restaurant.
I had to forgive them and everybody that hurt me, right? You know what I'm saying? Because that's biblical principle right there.
They had a rescue boat come up to the second-story balcony.
Actually, a raft came and got us. They pulled up to the side, and people jumped off, jumped on the boat.
My rent was going late for the second month. Right? So that means my rent was going like $1,200 in a hole. I had an electric bill of $70 the next day that I had to pay, right? But I had $70 and that was just what I needed to give God. I gave with a cheerful heart, right? Out of faith. You get what I'm saying? Knowing it was my last $70, and that next week, FEMA called me, and a week after that, I got a check for $2,300.
Chuck is an interesting guy. He seems to have undergone some sort of epiphany in the last year.
So that was God's power right there. And then ever since then, you know, we've had a personal relationship where I really know him. He's truly my source.
Went from a normal guy to a born-again Christian.
So that's where the life change came, and then after that I got in shape and I lost 60 pounds and all that stuff.
I see us continuing to grow, regaining our market share in Richmond. For the first 15 years that we were open, we grew in business numbers every year up until literally the flood shut us down.
I didn't expect for it to be a year, But yeah, it was closed a year.
What was that like?
Kind of hard to find work all over again. But I made it through, luckily. Now we're back.
We had almost 80% of the pre-flood kitchen staff come back within the first, either immediately or within the first few months after we reopened.
I was able to put some of my own touches into the redesign and make it more in keeping with the area, more industrial, so to speak.
And so the year that we have been reopened, although we've been busy, it's not at the level of before. So, you know, our challenge for the coming year is to continue to reestablish the business that had to live for a year without us and is taking a couple years to come back.
We redesigned the kitchen to make it larger. We took advantage of that. You know, we did the bar, and the inside is more designed like the train trestles that we have in the back. You notice it's all that lattice ironwork.
Glad to be back. I was just glad to stop selling cars. That was not me. So I mean, was I pumped? Of course. Because I knew the relationship I had with the people here. And I remember the last time I saw most of them was upstairs on this deck when we were getting on a boat and we were headed our separate ways.
Bottoms up. You know, they're waving and shouting. When we reopened it first, people were always, you know, constantly waving and beeping, and everyone was really happy to see us. I don't know where all those people are. I guess they were excited for just a couple weeks there. But there's a little motel way down by Philip Morris, way down south of here, and it's just a long ways to go for what's usually a pretty small order. People don't tip bad, but it's, you know, $3 to go like 8 miles. So it just doesn't really work out.
Making drinks comes secondary, I think, to the job itself. Being able to talk to people, being able to communicate. Having the train station right over there, we're surrounded by businesses and by restaurants, hotels, things of that nature. We get a lot of people coming in from out of town. They've never had Bottoms Up before, and they come in and they want to know, hey, what's this place all about? I hear it's a Richmond icon.
Okay, we got some moss tracks.
One set of brothers, we have Anthony Holman, Roderick Holman, Thomas Stuckey. They're brothers. A lot of people don't know they're brothers because they don't look alike. Then you have cousins like Tyrone and Devin.
Am I here just for one thing, and that's for the truck, which you see me today. You know, my man Ben is directing this. He got good footage. You seeing how it works out? He even helped me last week. You know, that was cool. I like it. All right. You know, tomorrow's another day. Tomorrow I have 3 trucks, and I still got to do prep.
It's been fun working here. I wouldn't trade it for nothing else though. I've been here for over 7 years, and I really wouldn't. I don't know if this something happens to the job, I don't know what I'll do. I'll move on, but I'll miss this show. Yeah, baby, that's what we're doing. The hardest thing is putting up with these different personalities in this kitchen.
Drivers are just a special breed of people.
Pizza guy.
Oh my God!